Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with episode 3 of Attack Wing. I think this is 3. I'm pretty sure this is 3. We are doing Act 2 Search for Survivors. Yeah, we've got the Excelsior and the Akira still. Planning to kick some more ass today. Already read the special rules for this mission. They seem fun. I'm going to have to number some mission tokens. So I'll just scribble numbers on them and assort them randomly. I mean, I've got to pick 1, 2 and 3, and then the other 2 had to be random, so I'll just pick them from the 6 remaining ones. And yeah, I'm setting those up in a minute across my board. I've also got 6 asteroids to set up, but let's talk about the ship. So first ship we'll be bringing to the fight is the Akira today. Plonk it just here, and it is the USS, I think, Charlene. It's got a crew skill of 3, 2 XP in that. From the last mission, I put an extra 2 XP in crew skill, so I could upgrade to commander. Still running the dorsal phaser array next to it. I still think that's the best upgrade I can get because I don't have a rear firing arc, so no point taking torpedoes, because if I move and I can't shoot backwards, that's not a good thing, but at least the dorsal gives me some coverage. For the Excelsior, the USS Daniel, going to be running, so I've increased the crew skill. I haven't increased the crew skill on this one. I've only increased it once, so it's still on the 2. I'm putting 2 points into tech, and I'm taking the improved hull plating, which will... The ship's been a little fragile, we shall say. First game it sort of was adrift and we had to rescue it. But yeah, I'm sticking with the photon torpedoes. They were good in the last game. Hopefully I get to reuse them this game. And tactical officer. I'm absolutely loving deploying, evade and battle stations at the same time. So yeah, I'm still taking tactical officer. I'm enjoying those re-rolls. See if I need to use them in this game. I hope I do. I love re-rolling things. If there's one dice, I probably won't re-roll it because I want to make sure I re-roll at the right time. I know I can take the disabled off any time, but the first 2 games have shown me anything. Do I want to be wasting that disabled on 1 dice when I can use it on 4? We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to get set up for the mission and I'll see you on table. Alright then guys, so we are on the table. I've set up the 5 mission tokens that we need, plus the 6 asteroids. I've set up my 2 starting ships where they'll be deploying. I'll be deploying them pretty much in the same place always anyway. So now it's a case of deploying, well actually no. First round there is no deployment for the enemy ships. They start from round 2. So I'm going to set the dials and I'll come back when we're moving. Okay then. So, dials are set for turn 1. The captain skills are 3 for this one, 2 for this one. So we're going to start with 2, because the lowest gets to move first, highest gets to attack first. So, we are going to do a free bank. We're going straight after this first mission token. And that ship is going to do a scan as its action. Hopefully on range 1. Yes. And then this ship is going to do a 4 straight. Right, so I've got my 4 straight. Okay, and that ship will, I mean, not that we're going to need it, but it's going to do a scan. It won't be able to do anything with it. Okay, so end of the activation phase, this ship's going to spend its scan to flip this mission token. And that is a 2, which is one of the ion trail, so we're going to keep that separate. Okay, just 2 more and we can start downloading the log. Right, so end of phase because there's nothing else to do. I'm going to roll for the first 2 ships. So first wing, which is on search orders, is coming out of bearing 2. Oh great. And the second ship, so that one's coming out of bearing 2. And that one's coming out of bearing 4. So I will set those up, set my dials, and come back. Okay, so I've set the dials on these 2 ships. Bearing 2 was over there, bearing 4 is here. They both have captain skill of 2. So we've got 3 ships on captain skill 2. Okay, so we've got dials set for those 2. That's where those 2 came in. That's 0.2 and that's 0.4. So we're going to start with the crew skill 1 bugs. So we'll start with bug on them 0.2. He got a 5. He's on search orders, so we need to take into account where the mission token is, which I'd say that's the front one. 5 on the front is a 2 straight. So we're going to set him up with a 2 straight. And then his action is going to be a scan token. Bug number 2, over here, he's on attack orders. So he got a 2, the nearest ship. I mean, technically that one's ever so nearer. So it's just outside of the front. And it was a 2, so it's a 2 curve. And he does not have a shot, so he will also do a scan function. Okay, then we've got these two. So we do Captain Skill 2 first, which is the nearest one, which again is doing a free bank, but the other way. Okay, he's out of range. Yeah, he's out of range. So he's also out of range one of that. So we'll just do a scan for the giggles of it. And then this bad boy is doing a 4 straight. Okay, definitely going to do a scan token because we are right there. Oh, he's just out of range, thank God. Oh God, he's in range of this one. And in arc. I mean, that's pretty terrible. But what can we do? Need that mission token. Need to get the ship. Right, so we'll then move into the end of activation phase. So he's going to spend scan token on this one. Oh God, that's number 4. So number 4 deploys the elite exactly where it was. Which he doesn't say which way you deploy it. Oh, I don't think it's the elite that I use. So I need to get a new elite. So bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so we've deployed the lovely little big bug. So I'm going to need to roll on the elite chart for what it is going to be. It's going to be a 3, whatever that is. I will sort out the Jem'Hadar elite ab in a minute. It doesn't say deploy. Oh, actually it does. Okay, so we get to deploy the elite ship. Just measured it, it's about there. Okay, so this is going to be fun now. We've got the elite on the board already. We're meant to have it for another 3 turns. This bug's going to spend his scan token to show up number 1. So we've got the ion trail is starting to take point. And this one can spend its scan token to show us that the location of the Trellisk is at number 3. So I'm going to need a base, which I just happen to have one here. It has a defense of 5. Obviously it can't move. And we'll get number 5 rid of. Ah, did that by accident. I did number up 9 tokens. Accidentally got 4 and 5. Right, now into the shooting phase. This ship has a 180-degree mark, which is fine. It can shoot at that. Okay, this is going to be fun. So obviously the bug with 4, who's got 4 gets to fire first, and it's firing right at the ship in front of it. It's got 3, but it's at range 1, so it gets a +1 to its main weapon. Okay, it hasn't got a battle station token next to it because I know of. It doesn't say to take an action for it, so we will not assume it didn't take an action. And then the defense dice for the Akira. Oof. Okay, so we take 1 shield. And now the Akira gets to fire. Actually, yeah, the Akira gets to fire back because it's critical 3. Gets 5 dice because it's at range 1. Oh, that is beautiful. And 2 save dice. It saves 2 of those. So we take 2 damage to its shields. It has 2 shields. I was going to put shields on it, but I won't now. Alright, and then we've got this ship firing at that one. It's at range 3, so Bug gets an extra dice. So 1 hit, no battle stations. But there we go. So no damage there. And then Bug at range 3? Yeah, range 3. So Bug at range 3 will fire at the Defiant again. So no battle stations, easily repelled. Right, so I'm going to set the dials for the 2 ships that now need to get to the Trellisk, catch up on the rules for the Trellisk, and we'll come back. Okay, so we've set the dials. All ships are now on attack orders. So we're going to start with the ship of the lowest captain skill, which is obviously the 2 bugs. We're going to start with that one first. Closest ship is that one. It's its side arc. So it is going, and it is at range, it's over range 3, so it's going for a 2 straight. Grab my 2 straight. Okay, most importantly, does it have a shot? Does not have a shot. Does not have a shot. If it does not have a shot, it has to take enemies in range 3. Yes, so it has to take an evade. Okay, bug number 2. The closest one is that one right there. So it is mostly in that side bit, I'd say. It's at range 1, so that is a hard 2. currently does have a shot, so it will take a battle stations. Okay, so crew skill 2 is doing again a 3, just sort of swerving around with this ship. That was from the previous turn, I forgot to clear that off. Okay, out of range. Well, I don't need to worry about range 1 for that. So, currently it looks like I'm going to be taking. Am I in range 1? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm in range 2. That's good. Can I attack? I can. Just in my firing arc. What's going to be better? Battle stations? First shot. Going to be. Well, not the first shot, but first big shot. Right. I'm going to go for an evade. Right. Ship number 2 is going for a hard 2 as well. Don't know what Big Bug's going to do. Oh, tries to go enough everywhere. That thing is well within my arc. Well within. So, I'm going to take a shot from that thing behind me. I've only got 1 shield left. I'm at range 3. I'm at range 2, so I don't get an extra defense dice. So, do I want to survive, or do I want to try and take out a bug? I'm going to take a battle station, because I'm at range 1 of this little bug. I've got the feeling I can do the damage. And then, the big bug over there. Right, so the inside arc, really close, number 1 is a 1 bank. So we are on bank. Okay, next we'll be moving into the shoot phase. Okay then, so starting with the highest captain skill. Pretty sure that thing's not have a shot, thank God. Yeah, so then down to the free captain skill. I am going to fire my main weapon, because it's going to be more devastating, at this little bug here. This is bug number 2, so that'll be all 5 dice. I've got battle stations. Okay, I'm converting. I think I could have already done that. Oops. Oh well. Right, so yeah, I'm going to convert those into hits. That's 1 non-hit. So that's 4 hits on the bug. Bug will do its 2 evades. And it's going to spend its battle stations. Get 1 evade. So that's still 3 hits to the bug. We take 2 shields. And it takes 1 normal damage. There we go. So bug's on 2 health left. So I've got this one to fire, so we will move on to that one next. This one has 3 from its normal arc. Actually, no, it can't. I've measured incorrectly. Okay, it can't shoot, which actually, I should have gone for the top. Okay, it's not going to shoot, which is fine. So then we move to the 2 low bugs. This one, thank God, is out of range 1. So 3 dice on 1 with an evade. It hasn't got battle stations, so I'm going to roll my evade, bend the evade, and that one survives another day. And then we've got bug over there at range 2. Yeah. No hit. I would have evaded at least 1, so that's fine. Right, clear up. Right, so then we are going to go to next movement. Okay, so we are back. Dials are set for the 2 ships, so let's determine where our 2 low bugs are going first. Start with the one that's going to have 0 impact. Start with the one over there. He is going on a closest ship is inside of an arc, so a 1 bank to the 1 bank that way. And then no shot, but target's at range 1 to 2, so he will take an evade. Okay, so we then got this bug. This bug is going to do a 2. So given that that's the nearest one, it's going to do a hard 2. Right, so it currently has no shot, so it has to do an evade. However, that's probably going to change in a minute, but it won't change what it's doing. Right, so then we go with Captain Skill 2, which again is doing a free bank. Loving that move so far. Just inside of range 1, thank God. Right, do I have it in my rear arc? I do not. Okay, eclipse it, which to me means it's in, so it is just inside of the arc. So gonna go for a target lock. Why not? Okay, we're then going to do with this ship a 2 bank. Okay, so that bug is definitely within range, so I'm going to take a battle stations. And that's what I want to do, isn't it? Actually, no. Well, how would I do that? I'm going to use Commander, which places 1 battle stations and 1 evade. Because why wouldn't I? Don't need a target lock, don't need to use my dorsal. Okay. And then Big Bug. So nearest target ship is this one. It is inside of the side arc. It's got a 1 again, which means it's a 1 bank. Okay, so that would have it in the asteroid field. Go to a 2 bank. And I'll place it just outside of the asteroid field. Okay. Just outside of range of that, so it will take an evade because it's wrong path. An evade because it's within 1 to 3 of that. Right, so now we'll go into shoot phase. So Big Bug doesn't have a shot, so we are next going to shoot with the Captain Skill 4. Do I want to take a shot at Big Bug? Bug the second is this one, the one without shield and damage. Ooh, get rid of the elite bug, or I can annihilate that bug. But highlighted is he's going to be eliminating it. So I might take a shot at the big bug. Got the battle stations. So yeah, I'm going to take a dorsal array shot at the big bug. I'm going to spend my battle stations to make that 3 hits. And he's got 2 evades. So he evades 2 damage and he takes 1. Okay, next, this ship is going to spend its target lock and fire its photon torpedoes. So we'll be disabling those. Firing 4 damage, I get 2. Okay. Let's make this count. I need at least 3 damage. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to disable my tactical officer to re-roll this dice. Actually, no, I don't need to, do I? No, because even if it does, no, I'm not going to disable. I am not going to do that whatsoever. Dice did not roll. Right, so he'll spend the evade, clear off that one, but then he takes a damage and a critical, which would have been weapons malfunction, but that is 3 damage, that is the ship destroyed. Right then, getting a little safer on this board. And then this ship doesn't have any targets, so 1 per ship, bang, bang. And then we start turn 4. No, we start turn 5. Okay then, so we are... Right, so Bug the First needs to move. Which is the closer target? So the Akira, the odd-looking Akira class, is so much closer. It's in that left forward arc. So... Oh, it's a 6. Which technically counts as fleeing because it's flying away from it. So it'll be a hard 3. Okay, that would cause a battle station straight away, I know that. Right, but then take care of the other 2 ships, so I've done that in the wrong order. Right, so we are going to start movements with the big bug, which is getting a 1, and top side arc, range 2 and fleeing is a 2 straight. Does it have a shot? It does not have a shot, so it'll take an evade. Okay, then we'll do the Defiant, which is doing a 2 bank this way. That was close. Very close. He's going to play Commander again. This ship is going to do a 2 bank the other way. And then the little bug is going to do a hard 3, I believe that is. Yep, that's a hard 3. So he would have been in shot for it, so he's going to take an evade. And okay, so he's got a shot, so he's going to take a battle stations. Okay, so this guy still doesn't have a shot. Right, so we are again going into the firing phase. So the only bug with a shot is that one on this one. Oh, he's got a shot on Bug the First. Is he in range of 2? Yes, he is. So he can fire his dorsal again because it's not a doodad one. So we'll fire the dorsal first because that's on the highest skill ship. I can't do anything with those 2, so that's fine. And then the bug will roll its evade, although it doesn't need to. It evades, it gets to keep its token, but I need it though. And then this ship will fire at that ship, so it is at range 2. So, 3 dice from main weapon. I didn't take a battle stations. Should have taken the battle stations. No, I'm not going to re-roll 1 dice. Oh, okay, it's taking 2 shields. Okay, and then Bug the First will be firing at the Little Defiant. Range 2 again. 3 attack. Didn't need battle stations, thank God. I've got my evade and a battle stations. I evade both of them. I've got my evade and I spend my evade. Boosh. Right then, clear up and reset the dials. Right, I'll reset the dials and we'll come back. Right, so dials are set. We're on turn 6. Let's make a movie. Starting with Bug the First. Get 5. Okay, so technically the Trellisk is the nearest ship. So we use that. Range 1 and takes down. And I get 5. We get hard 2. Hard 2 is going to make it hit the ship. So we will change that to a 2 bank. Okay, and next ship, the first, is doing a 3 bank. Okay, then we've got the Akira, which is doing hard 2. Oh, it impacts the asteroid field, no action with that ship. Right, so Big Bug. The closest ship is still this one in its side arc, which is fine. So, 5 range. I'd have one stupid closing, which is a straight 2 again. Most importantly, it does not have a shot. That one would have had a battle stations. This one will take an evade. Okay, I get no action because I crashed into the asteroid field. Right then. Right, so into the shoot bay. Big Bug can't shoot, so big ship is going to shoot. I'm at range 1 though. What question? I am at range 1. So I get 5 dice on the attack. Oh, there's absolutely nothing I can do with that. So it's 1 hit. It gets 2 evade, there's no battle stations, but it has evade next to it, so it spends that. That can't shoot, so Little Bug would be next. Little Bug is at range 1 as well. Oh. No, it's outside of range 1. Yeah, it's outside of range 1, so it only gets its 3 dice. But it has a battle stations, which it's going to spend, and then I've got 2 defense dice, 1 evade, last shield gone. Okay, so here's where it all becomes prickly. So, dials for the ships. Okay, so dials are set. Let's start with the small bug. Closest ship is still that one. So, in the side arc, got a 6, which is a 3 comabout, which would crash it into that. So, we will do a 3 bank. I know of. Bugs can't do a small comeback, can they? No, just a 3. And as he doesn't have a shot, he needs to take an evade. Ship that means nothing. Doing a 3 bank. Absolutely loves that maneuver. Oh, I forgot to mention this was turn 7. Okay, Defiant is doing a 2 bank. Dangerous maneuver in a minute. And then Bug the Big. The closest ship is the one in forward arc. So let's find out what he's going to do. Is a 2. And the 1 bank this way. That was so close. Okay, so then he would take an evade because he's thingy. Right, so we are then going to do the shoot phase. So he doesn't have a shot, so he has shot on the little bug. 5 dice on the elite bug. So 3 hit. I've got a battle station, so I'll battle station that one up. Then we've got 2 evades. So I need it to not save one of them. And it doesn't. So it doesn't. It takes 1 away. It takes 3 damage. 1, 2, and 3. The elite bug is no more. But that doesn't help matters because we've got the Bug the first behind. So bug the first is at range 1. 4 dice. It did not get to take battle stations, thank God. And we've got 2 evades with an evade. And we evade that shot. Thank God. Right, turn the 7th. No, turn the 8th. I'm going to set the dials. Okay, so dials are set. Bug the first. Target is straight ahead. It's going to get a 3, which is a straight 1. Can't find my straight 1, but I'm pretty sure the straight 1 would have it intersecting with that. So we're going to bank it instead. And since it still doesn't have a shot, it's going to take a fade. The ship that doesn't matter is going to do a straight 4. And then this ship is going to do a hard 2. I almost put that the wrong way around. Okay, so annoyingly that ship does have a shot now. But I've got my dorsal ray to defend me. I'm going to take the battle stations and the evade again, as always. Not worrying about his action because he doesn't matter. Right. Shouldn't be worried because this thing has a hull of 5, whereas this thing has a hull of 3, but I can see this going wrong terribly. So let's go into the shooting phase. So at range 1, so I've got to fire first, so I'm going to fire my dorsal at this thing. I don't believe on the secondary weapon I get the +1, so I'm just going to roll 3 dice. Luckily I have a battle station, so I'm going to spend that. And he's got 2 evades. He evades 1 with that, but he takes 1 damage. Okay, here's where it gets tricky now. He gets 4 dice because he's within range 1. Oh, he hasn't got battle stations, thank God. I need to evade both of these. So I really don't want to receive that crit. Oh, okay, I get rid of 2. No shield, so I take the critical hit, and the critical hit is... Okay, stunned houndsman. Next time I attack, I do not roll any attack dice. That's going to be fun. Somehow I'm going to need to go out of dodge. Right, let's set these dials. Move these bad boys out of the way. I mean, I've got range 1 from the edge, but I've still got a way to go to get there. Got to get to there at least to retreat. And we're on turn 9. So I know exactly what I want to do. And I know exactly what he's going to do. Alright. So, Bug the First gets his move. I'm more within the side bit this time, thank God. So let's roll a dice and see what the bug does. Gets a 5. I'm at range 1. That's a hard 2 for the bug. And again, the bug doesn't have a shot, so it's going to take the evade. This ship, even though it doesn't matter, takes the 4. Flying back to Federation space as quickly as humanly possible. I mean, it's not going to make it, but yeah. He'll retreat automatically. The Defiant is going to do a 4. and then I would take a battle stations and an evade. He would have repaired that. Luckily though, the bug doesn't have a shot, so I then go to shoot with my dorsal. Next time I attack, I do not roll any attack dice, so flip the card down. Right. Final turn. Right, so turn 10. Bug does a 6. I'm more on its side arc. Is that range 1 still? Yeah, range 1. So it does a 3 come about. And then it would have had a shot, so it would go for battle stations this time. However, I'm going to do it. He would have done a 3 bank. And this one's doing a 2 bank. Not a 2 bank. You are a 2 bank. Which means I've made it back to the deployment zone, which is a retreat. Okay, but it's the end of round 10. It was the end of round 10, which means it's both ships automatically retreat. And that's the end of the game. Victory for us, thank God, only just. Luckily the Excelsior did not take a lot of damage. The Akira did, venting a little bit of plasma, not too much, thank God. And we'll come back in post. So there we have it, guys. That was Search for Survivors. That was a fun little mission. Both ships survived. Bonus. So I'm very happy. Gonna be getting 2 experience for both ships, not losing one because none got destroyed. The Akira cast came close. But I was glad to see that they were pretty much leaving the Excelsior alone, which made me very happy. That thing's come so close to destruction a few times. Wanted it to get out unscathed in one game. And yeah, the Elite went down quite quickly. The Elite took a lot of damage from that first sort of salvo when it came in. Yeah, that was massively fun. I was surprised to get 4 and 5 things because I did shuffle them. I did throw them in. I've got the others. I was going to say just down here. I think I put them back in the case. No, they're on the side there. Sorry. So in the video, you will see them on the left-hand side of the screen. 4 mission tokens. They are numbered to 6 through 9. Yeah, 6 through 9. But yeah. Don't know where I'm going to be spending. I'm thinking of spending my XP in the captain skill for both ships this time, because I want the extra slot on the Akira, and I want an elite talent. I'm thinking now's the time. I want to get an elite talent on one of these ships, if not both of them, and then we can have a little bit more fun with them. Yeah. The next mission is Escort the Runabouts. So looking forward to that one. I'm going to need an extra 3 ships. Well, 3 bases anyway. Yeah, 3 bases to match the Runabouts. They have a evade of 2, hull of 2 and a shield of 2. I've got the rules next to me. I'm going to have a look at them. Again, I'm only facing 3 ships, 1 elite. The elite comes in on round 4. So I've got 4 rounds to get to the runabouts and then escort them out. But yeah. So looking forward to that. But if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button, share it, subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll see you next time.